Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? I hope your day is going well. I am hearing noise and I'm trying to figure out where it's at. I'm not sure. Sounds like it's my phone, but okay. So we got that done. Um, let me, I've got to share a couple more spots here. Um, my youngest made me breakfast this morning. Um, corned beef hash with eggs and, what am I hearing? I think I'm hearing my youngest phone. Okay. Well, as long as it's not my phone, we'll be okay. So, yes, made me breakfast this morning. The bad part is that haven't been able to eat it all yet. So let me go ahead and finish what I need to do here. Let's turn off emote only in Twitch. Everything looks good over here. That looks good. Everything looks good over on the Twitch side. Now on the YouTube side, we're going to like ourselves. I do have a poll today. Um, and I will post that in just a moment. But first, let me share this to the Twixverse and to the Threadosphere so people can pop it in here. 1 second. Okay, just had to ask anything. Go get their phone because it's a like a wake up alarm and it's like real quiet and but it gets louder. It's one of those like gentle wake up alarms that starts off very quietly, then it's like wake up, and it's getting to that point. So we have it posted to uh the Twixverse, and then we'll post it to the Threadosphere. Get that done. So that looks good. That's one of the curses of having your computer in the living room. And here is our poll. But it's about um, streaming, and it's I like this streaming content best. Um, I'm going to put gameplay, social commentary, reviews of any sort, and creative. And creative, I mean like uh, do it yourself, DIY, crochet, brick builds, and things like that. Let me. So there we go. That is our poll. Um, Okie dokie. So I think everything looks good here. Wow, we have 23 comments already. Awesome. Awesome. So good morning to you all. Good morning. Good morning. We have Snortopoopus Cuber saying hello, humans and other critters. Well, hello to you. I hope you are doing well today. Sci-Fi Mombi saying hello, hello. Hello to you, Dadman Walking. Morning, Mrs. Love you. Have a great stream. Good morning, Dadman, and I hope you have a great day at work. And I love you too. We have some hellos, and Dadman decided to post his comment twice. So wait, I forget I can post them here. We have Snorter Poopus. We have this. We have Dadman, and he posted that twice. So I'm not going to do that. We have a bunch of hellos. We have Streambot Elements. We have SiriBot over on the Twitch side. We have Brogu. Hello to you. We have Penny. Hello. I hope both of you are having a wonderful morning. And Snorterpoopus lifts head and looks around. Oh, looky, Peoples. Yes, Peoples. We have hellos and hellos. Ba ba ba. We have Tina the Naughty Dragon. Hello, everyone. And to the Pooh Bear. I hope your day is well. Um, and Angelo is apologizing for the alarm that was going off in the kitchen. It was his phone, and yeah, it was one of those gentle, wake up alarms. But then as it gets louder and louder, and so I was afraid how loud it would get. We have hellos, and we have Richmond Auto Exchange. Good morning to you. I hope your morning is starting off well. We have hellos. Recipes. That could be, I would consider that like under creative. Um, Out of those little ones. The one I did not put on there is kind of like what I'm doing here, like a chill chat, because I was kind of curious about some of the different things. Yes, it was been as gentle as someone banging on metal garbage cans. That's correct. Well, I gotta say, my youngest got up this morning and said, "Mom, would you like some corned beef hash?" And of course, it was like, "Yeah." So they've made it, but I didn't have time to eat it. So at times I'm going to mute myself and enjoy this meal while it's warm because it is absolutely divine. So let's go ahead and start our show. And here we go. First off, you know that we have the Park Streamers um, fundraiser they're doing for the Children's Hospital of Orange County. Their goal is to raise $5,000. So far, they have reached 3,931. So they're getting there. Um, so as I say, if you have given or cannot give, if you could just share the link, that would be wonderful. Um, so if you can support them, please do. Either way, either just by promoting them, that would be fantastic. Also, if I can get the slide to move, yes, today at 1 p.m., I am going to be doing the Lego build. I'm going to be building the Friends Central Perk that was gifted to me by the B from O family. And thank you guys very much for that. I'm very excited about building this. Um, uh, Brogo says, I love channels that you can have a conversation with the streamer as well as the chat. You and your husband have wonderful channels. And I'm enjoying them thoroughly. Well, thank you very much. Uh, Tina says, corned beef hash. Is there some for us too? No. No, we're being pigs and we're not sharing. Not today. And Broku, we love doing these channels. This is what I enjoy doing this. I tried doing this morning show while I was doing a build and it just wasn't the same. So, because I couldn't really talk to you guys, because when I do the builds, I focus on the builds and then I do some of the chat. So it's a very different kind of vibe, but I love just being able to talk to the chat. I am a meanie. I am a meanie when it comes to corned beef hash that my youngest made. I'm an absolute meanie because it was cooked to perfection. Nice and crispy. Mm-mm-mm. And then you get a egg that's got a soft yolk, and then it's just too good. It's a little bit of yummy here, but sorry I'm being a meanie. Do you have any leftover donuts in the garbage? My brother eats frog eggs, for goodness sakes. We're not picky. Unfortunately, we ate all the donuts also. I love Oh, sorry. Oh, that made me laugh. Oh, oh gosh. It's 11 minutes into the show. 10:11 in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States. And we have a poll about streaming and what people like to see. And so let's see what we have here. We have 7 votes, and reviews are in the lead with creative second and gameplay third. Very good. Very good. Very, very interesting. Haven't had any. Bang on the door. Hash, hash. We want hash. No, that could get you arrested in some places. Oh, dragon whining in the corner. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I haven't had a good corned beef hash in a long time. Well, I've had corned beef hash made from scratch. Um, where you cut up the potatoes, you get corned beef hash, you cut up the corned beef hash, and that is delicious. But I will tell you, it's a lot of work. Um, and I don't mind the canned corned beef hash. I think it's good, especially if you get it all crispy. Very, very good. I like it both ways. I love this one even more because my youngest, I didn't ask. They came in and it's like, Mom, would you like some corned beef hash? And I'm like, yes, yes, I would. Sounds lovely. And so actually just said hash. And I said yes. And then when I realized it was corned beef hash, I was even more happy. So yes. There's oh no, whining dragons. And thank you for posting it on Discord. Well, it's about 13 minutes past the hour, so I am going to go ahead and let's start our puzzle today. Whoops, I got to fix everything up here. Let's do this so we can see as much as possible. Let's remove that. Let's remove this, and let's put me down here in the corner. Let's put baby in the corner. There, now we can see it as big as we possibly can make it on the screen for you guys to be able to see. So we have that. Oh, what was the word? There was another 5-letter words. Audio. We did audio yesterday. So today we're going to do adieu. Whining drag. I gotta post this one. Whining dragon, pouting bear. Sounds like a good name for a movie. Adieu, everybody. Adieu is the first word we're going to use today. It has a U in it. So let's try to get some of these other word letters in here. I do this one. That way all our vowels are covered and we don't have to worry about that anymore. So we'll do pouty. So we have an O and a U, but they do not go in the second and third spot. What could they be? While you guys are trying to think of a word, I'm going to eat a bit of my breakfast. I'm going to mute myself. Oh, and did I mention these are farm fresh eggs? Farm fresh eggs from my sister's chickens. It's just delicious. What word could this be? Is there a clue? No. The only clue is that the O and the U are not, the O is not in the second spot, the U is not in the third and the fourth. But those are letters that are being used. So it's kind of like a process of elimination. We know that these gray letters, grayed out letters, are letters that are not in the word at all. These have not even been guessed. And these are the two that are in the word. So we could say, let's try, let me see if this is a word. Nope, growl. I really, you just kind of got to guess around. And good morning, the old man cometh. How are you doing today? And Dadman, thank you for throwing some corned beef to the dragon in the corner. Um, you just kind of got to, and the OU might not be together. And Tina's like, yum, 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 yum. The first word, God, these last few times, these first words have been, for me anyway, hard. Other people probably like real easy. Snorter Poopus wants some too, Dad, man. You better get it to him. He's going to be mad. It could be UN something. UN un unmo. No, it's not a word. Good morning, Bucky's. You're starting to be a regular. You found your tribe. Yay! I'm so glad. And good morning, Bucky's Crafting. How are you today? I'm trying to think of what this word can be. Tina, don't intercept it in the air. Let Snorty have some. Even though I wasn't a nice person, you need to be nice. Do as I say, not as I do. Oh! Oh, no, it can't be. I was thinking forum. Forum, but the O is in the second spot. So that can't work. Oh, how about this? RUMOR. Rumor. Oh, goodness, you've been up. Oh, that is the worst, having fasting blood work and then you're so hungry. I understand that. There's no Y, but that's a good guess, Brogu. The Y in the second word, we found out that it wasn't in this one. So let's try rumor. It was rumor. Yay! Now this one, if you look at the D, the E, and the R are already there. There's an I. It can only go in the first or the third spot. No, actually, it can go in the first because here it's blank. So it's ID blank ER. Yeah, I was mean to the Baron Dragon. They asked for they asked for some corned beef hash and I said no, I wasn't going to share because it was corned beef hash made specially by my youngest. Okay, I'm going to take one more bite of my corned beef hash and then I'm going to start doing the celebration. So I'm going to let you guys see if you can figure out what this word is. I was getting ready to talk away without my microphone on. You need a nap, Penny. Oh, don't we all? Gina says it's okay to be mean to the Pooh Bear. It's all about the dragon. Oh, a corned beef hash is great, but I prefer a corned beef sandwich with mustard and pickle. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. I'm going to start doing some of our celebrations. I get my information from 3 websites, um, Days of the Year, National Today, and National Day Calendar. They're all .coms. The first one is National Lost Dog Awareness Day from National Day Calendar. Through networks of shelters, veterinaries, social media, and other media sources, most lost canines and families reunite. This day is an opportunity to learn more about prevention and networking. There are also steps that you can take to prevent your dog pet from going missing. Some of these preventative steps are also help return Fido to you if you go missing. Some of them are put him on a leash. Um, if we have dog tags, but they also have so many different things now, like with the tattooing, with chips that you can do with the dogs, and all that kind of thing. So, if you have a dog, uh, look into ways that you can keep it safer and keep it with you so it doesn't get lost. So we had an eider, IDDER. Whoops, let's see if that is a word. Let's see. Where are we at here? And Dadman's lurking, but he's got to work. There he goes. Snorter Poop is hanging stout and pouts. Eider is not a word. So let's see. ID. I have an idea. I'm going to read one more celebration and then we will continue. It's National Cherry Cheesecake Day. National Day Calendar once again says cookbooks and bakers offer a large variety of recipes for cherry cheesecake. Some cherry cheese, it does not have to be those letters. You can pick another letter that's on the keyboard that's white, not the gray ones. Some cherry cheesecake recipes call for cherries to be mixed into the batter, which I have never heard, and others place the cherries on top, which is how I've always eaten cheesecake. This smooth dessert hits the spot when the end of the meal rolls around. While most cakes have a crumb cheesecake texture, while most cakes have a crumb, cheesecake's texture is nothing like cake. Indeed, its creamy, thick, pudding-like character comes from the soft cheese used as the main ingredient. Depending on the recipe, you can use either cream cheese or cottage cheese. I've never heard of using cottage cheese. When the cheese is mixed with sugar, eggs, and other ingredients, the batter is added to a crust. Mmm. That's not a word. We can use other letters. IDLER, idler. Not just the ones that are highlighted, Brogu, but all these down here can be used also because they haven't been guessed yet. It could have, they have used names sometimes, but I will tell you, if they don't accept it, it'll turn red. So it's not like we lose a guess because of that. So it was idler. This one has the 3 letters that we know are A, R, and T. The A is and R are not in the first spot. The R is also not in the 5th spot, and the T is not in the 3rd spot. I have no idea. I do have an idea. See if you guys can think of it. I'm going to eat a little bit more of my breakfast. Hello, Killer Rabbit from space. Long time No, see, I hope you are doing well. Um, um, and he says, greeting humans and polar bear rug and stinky dragon. Oh my goodness, he has thrown down the gauntlet has been thrown down, everybody. I love the words farts, and I was almost typing it in, but it's correct. The T is in the fourth spot, so we can't use farts. And Sort of Poopus says, hello, Mittens. And let's see, Bucky says, let's try trash. Whoops, uh-oh. There we go. Let's do this. So let's try trash. Um, that is correct. Bucky does says farts is a solid guess. Well, gaseous guess, I suppose. Snorterpoopus says hello, Mittens. And we have hellos from Sci-Fi Mambe too. Over on the Twitch side. Woo, cool. So we have trash. No, it's not trash. I'm sorry. I thought it was. Duh. So it has still the TRA. The R is not in the first, second, or fourth, fifth. Farts are not solid. No, they're not. If they are, you're in trouble. So it is not trash. I thought it was. I got it there for no reason. So there's no S now. The S and H are no longer available because I would love to type that word also. So we have a T, R, and A. Those are not the beginning of the word. There's an R. The R has to be in the third or fourth. Brogu, I shorted. I don't know if that's a mistype or of the other one you meant. So what could this be? Ah, the A can be in the second or the fourth and fifth. I am leaning toward the A being. There's no E, or that would be a good word. No E or H. We can only use the letters that are white. These are dim colored, and we can't use those. The gray ones we don't use. I know you think of the words, and it's like, oh, wait, no, never mind. Excuse me. Um, hmm. A. Something. Something. TAR. There's no L. I would have said later. Oh, but there's no E. Killer Rabbit is asking, no, you miss me, dragon? Oh, Tina says, hey, you. Oh, I missed this one up here. Oh, hey, you still alive, Fuzzball? I thought I toasted you last time. And Killer Rabbit says, no, you missed me. What could this word be? I have no idea what this word is, guys. AR. RR. The R can only be in the third or fourth spot. Blank A. I was wondering like ARNTA. No, we need to do the A, R, and T have to be in the word. This one is, oh my gosh, it's probably some very weird word. W, W-A. I'm just thinking out loud. Is there like an RFTR? RFIRS, like RSTRNTR. I have no idea what this word is, everybody. I'm going to read a. It's okay. Here's why we're having the poll today. Let's look at the poll, by the way. 11 votes. Reviews and creative are in first, with gameplay a close second. So we have excellent. Very good. So we have International Creator Day. National Today says a global initiative that celebrates the significant contribution that social media content creators have made to the lives of people around the world. With over half of the world's population using social media and content being loaded every second for a waiting audience, 500 hours of content are uploaded to YouTube every minute alone. Today is an important day to recognize the people who make all of this possible, the creators. Oh, cool. There's a day for me and Dadman and everyone else who does content. That is so cool. The good, the bad, and the indifferent. But this word, I have no idea. And I'm about ready to, and you can't ask for a hello, S from O, Grant. No, because there are, the R and the A are in the wrong spot, but, and the R has to be in the third or fourth spot. This one is a tough word. And hello, Estremo. I hope you are doing well today. But I have no idea. This word is, oh my gosh. Oh crap. Sorry, guys. I'm going to try carrot. I have no other word. Well, I guess carrot is number 12, everybody. Look, I've never seen that before. So carrot must actually be a word. But it won't reveal it yet. So carrot. So it's not carrot, but it's one of these other words. Queer it, wear it, ferret, garret, jarret, carrot, zeret. Well, let's try a K because, okay, they did it with a K. I'm not going to complain. That was a tough word. Yes, carrot is, I guess, I wonder what carrot with a K means. I wonder if it's a different meaning or just a different spelling. So it is also spelled, it can be spelled either with a K or a C. So, yes. Hopefully that is the last tough word we have. Ditch. And then we have a PRU with an E that we don't know where it goes. And then I'm going to take a bit of my breakfast. I was typing while I was chewing, guys. So we got those. This one, they were only one letter. So I go ahead and type them in if it gives you the one letter. I'm going to leave this one just for a second. It's National Take a Chance Day, everybody. From National Day Calendar, most of us have unaccomplished goals and dreams. What if this was the day to take the chance to make them happen? Even if it is just the first step toward the goal, it will be one step closer than before. Uncertain where to start? Well, polish up that resume, sign up for a foreign language class, or buy a pair of hiking shoes. Those are the first steps to taking chances on new jobs, traveling to a foreign country, or hiking that trail. Ready for a bigger chance? Buy that plane ticket or take your business plan to the bank. It's time to broaden those horizons. So take a chance day. I took a chance when I started this. This was a big deal for me to do. And so and Dadman just said, just do it. And when I was going to do it, something happened and it kind of rocked our world for a while. And then we're getting back to as normal can be. And he said, just do it. And so I did. And I was scared. Um, but it's been so much fun and such a reward. Um, Even if I never grow into a big channel, that's okay. I'm having so much fun now. And so if you have something you want to do it. Really, I'm serious. Just take that chance. And Brogu took a chance by doing this puzzle. That's a first step. That is a first step. We have an HUOL, which we don't know where they go in there, but they are part of this puzzle. Oh, and Tita says, no, bro. Okay, I got to read these together. Brogo says, I took a chance by doing this puzzle with a smiley face. He goes, what was I thinking? You can do it. Make it easier as you go along. Tina says, today is also give a dragon a bag of sour cream and onion potato chips. Oh, I like sour cream and onion potato chips also, but I would share them if I had some. So this one has an H, U, O, and L. Hmm. See how many more celebrations we have here. Oh, we have quite a few. Oh, Tina, you're not going to like one of the celebrations today. Oh, you're going to be very upset. But I'm not there yet. It's International English Language Day. National Today says this day is specifically dedicated to creating awareness about the language's history as well as boosting proficiency for speakers all around the world. Along with Arabic, Chinese, French, Russian, and Spanish, the United Nations has created this holiday to promote cultural diversity and multilingualism. A wide range of activities like book reading, film viewing, and quizzes are hosted by different organizations around the world to celebrate this day. Whether you're a student or an adult, this day is meant to educate people of all ages about the beauty, complexity, and universality of this language. Ghoul, Ghoul. What a wonderful word. And it is ghoul. And then we have an a PHL, which we do not know where they go. And alpha, ALPHA. I was sneaking a bit of my breakfast. Alpha. And this one has one letter. And this one has one letter. And we skipped 12. And now we're on 13 because 12 was carrot. We guessed it earlier, I'm assuming. It's National Picnic Day, everybody. National Day Calendar. There's a variety of ways to take part in a picnic. This meal harkens back to the mid 18th century alfresco French dining when all you needed was a bottle of wine, a loaf of bread, some cheese, and fruit, and you could have a party under the sky. From barbecues to simple cold plates, picnics are light, informal affairs intended to be relaxing and fun for everyone to enjoy the day. Some favorite picnic foods include sandwiches, chips, fresh fruit and vegetables, light salads, and homemade bars. However, picnics can be expanded to include grilled items too. Burgers and corn on the cob cook up nicely on a portable grill. During large picnics, guests often bring a dish to share, creating a potluck atmosphere. The fresh air tends to rev up our appetite, so getting in some physical activity while enjoying a picnic is nice too. Games of horseshoes, frisbee catch, or flying a kite can add fun to the day. National Picnic Day. It can't be tummy because let's see what we have here. Jumpy, maybe, because there is a P. Bumpy. Oh, that's a good one too. And then Tina says, a bag big enough to share with the other animals in chat, except for Fuzzball. Raspberry. You're not gonna. Oh, I'll share something with you, Killer Rabbit. And sound. Aw. And Source Poopa says tummy or yummy, but there's no T, but it could be yummy. And Dadman threw some fish and beaver too to Snortopoopas. And Snortopoopa says, and Tina says, no, Pooh Bear, rabbit is the fuzzball. So let's see, what was our first one? Our first one was jumpy. So let's try jumpy. Jumpy. It was jumpy, our first guess, everybody. And then we have a blank, a UR, a blank, and a Y. Okay, this word has been. And Snortopoopas says, yum, 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 yum. Snortopoopas loves eating. It's also movie theater day. Movie theater day. I think that's it, Bucky. We're going to put that one in a second. And Richmond Mandalorian says fish or did a fish with wide eyes. I wonder if I wonder. I don't understand why sometimes it doesn't show the emotes. And the Dadman is sending a carrot to Killer Rabbit. He can't get over to Twitch now, but he's throwing you a carrot, Killer Rabbit. So it's movie theater day, or as Dadman would say, movie theater. This holiday this holiday celebrates movie theaters and the thrills they bring into our lives. Today, movie theaters are more than relaxation centers. They also offer a great avenue to have romantic dates, meet new faces, and hang out with friends or family members after a hard day's work. Okay, that's weird. Much more. Some movies now premiere first at the theaters before they are released to other channels for sales and streaming. This underlines the influence and importance of movie theaters today. Sadly, with the advent of the internet and the proliferation of streaming networks, movie theaters now face extinction and low patronage. I tell you, I understand some people not going to a movie, but there are some movies that absolutely deserve to be seen in a theater. So we have, let's try this word because this is what I think it is. It is furry. Then we have a TA and two blanks and a Y. I have an idea what this one means. Um, Poopas loves eating beavers. We'll leave that at that. And as for Mo, is it a bad thing? First thing that popped in my head was Furby. No, I love that. And we have another, I think it's furry, and then Bogu said, I think it's furry. I've spoken, Tina. Oops, burps. Sorry. After all the after all the animal talk, your last comment was hilariously timed. Yes, it's not theater. And Dadman says, wishes we had time to go tonight. And the old man Kemba says, Tabby. Tabby. We have, I'll write that, type that in just a second. B from O says, hello, Mrs. in chat. Hello to you. Killer Rabbit, thanks, Dadman, for the carrots. And we have another Tabby. If there's one thing I've learned between the lines is that when two vowels are walking, the first one does the talking. People are telling you to. Dadman says people are telling me to watch that new sort of war movie, the gentleman something gentleman. And hello, B from O, from Becky. Brugger says, eating beavers, I've come to the right channel. I'm just going to leave it at that. We have an emote, which I can't tell what it is. Can we see what that? I can't see it. Let me go over to YouTube and see if I can tell what it is. Oh, I had a face palm. I love it. I love it. A face palm. Can't be taffy because there's no F's. I believe it's tabby, which has already been guessed. And we haven't even gotten to the memes yet. No, we have not. Um, and yes, the old man comes. Yes, we all like to eat. Well, the old man cometh say we all like to eat beaver at Snortapoopus, and Broku is laughing. Just think we don't have some of the spicier commenters today. Yes, and humans have such dirty minds. Such dirty minds. Okay, so I am going to read a couple more of these because we're getting pretty close and I've still got another whole page. We have National Email Day. Days of the Year says National Email Day celebrates the significance of electronic mail in the digital age. Some people like it for the convenience, but others hate it for the distraction. Regardless of anyone's stance, it's undeniable that this technology is now intertwined with modern life. That is so true. It has shaped our personal and professional communications with quickness and efficiency that past generations would never have imagined. National Email Day honors the impact that email has on our lives in the digital era. Oh wow, I skipped a whole bunch of them. A dirty and B from O says chat. Yeah, and Bucky's. Oh yes, with the spicier commenters. I know Stunning and Mr. Angel aren't even here, says Bucky. And B from O's chat, y'all wild and out. Yes, we are. And Tina, the Naughty Dragon. Tina. I'm not going to read that one, but it's funny. You guys can read it in the chat. And the old math comment says, a terrible mind is a mind. Dirty mind is a terrible thing to waste. And Brogu says, do you think the humans have dirty minds? You ought to hear my brother Grogu tell some of his dirty jokes. He had Chewbacca blushing. And Mandalorian, once again, 3 face palms this time. So we are going to type in the word tabby because that is probably what it is. Oh my gosh. What's our next word, everybody? We're talking about beaver, and now we have this in the chat. And Snortpoop is such a naughty dragon. And the old myth cometh responded to Tina's the naughty dragon's comment earlier. And yes, the puzzle isn't helping matters at all. You are correct, Bucky. We have National Talk Like Shakespeare's Day. There's no E. There's no E, or I would put in price. I absolutely would. And the yellow letter is the letter that it belongs. So, yes, prick. Hello, Sci Fi Mombi. It is prick. So, we've talked about beaver and prick today. Oh my gosh. It's National Talk Like Shakespeare Day. William Shakespeare is the author of some of the world's most celebrated plays and poems. In 2016, we honor we honored the 400th anniversary of the Bard's death. What better way to celebrate his life and art than to speak like the poet and playwright? We can speak like Shakespeare by substituting thee, thou, and ye for you and they. Rhyming couplets and creative insults were his particular favorites. Many of the phrases we use today we owe to Shakespeare too. We could make you wait with bated breath for the list. We could send you on a wild goose chase to find them. For goodness sake, you might just be a laughing stock if we did. Oh, come now, no need to fight fire with fire. Come what may, we will give you the naked truth and teach you to talk like Shakespeare. We'll snatch you out of the jaws of death and put you in a pickle too while we're at it. What makes your hair stand on end? Did we set your teeth on edge? Well, what's done is done. You may be such a sorry sight, but still, the world is your oyster, even if you wear your heart on your sleeve. Ay, you have seen better days. We must send you packing. It's all Greek to you anyway. Those are all phrases from that we've gotten from Shakespeare's plays. So we had um prick, yes. Sorry if I started this by throwing food to snort a poop at Mrs. It's okay. And we're covered. All the bases are covered. And yes, you've been missing out on the fun. Yes, you have. So, yes, now we need boobs to round it all out. You are absolutely correct. I wish boobs would show up here, or at least like a BOO. Trying to get to the chat, move it down there. Oh, the puzzle. Oh, yes, we need boobs. And Dadman says the puzzle just saw that it had the word prick. That's what equality is all about. Eggplant? No safety here, especially for beavers, apparently. Exactly, Mandalorian. Shakespeare talks pricks to and beaver. To prick or not to prick? 'Tis the question. What light through yonder window breaks? For it is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Yes, all of those were from Shakespeare. It's very, very interesting how many phrases and things that we have gotten from Shakespeare. Um, Chat rating is too high for your young eyes. I'm sorry. We have dingy. Dingy is the word. Yes. Oh my gosh. Um, and Brogu says, I wish boobs would literally show up. Beavers are welcome also. Let me stop. With laughter throughout the thing. The old man cometh to prick the beaver or not to prick the beaver. 'Tis the question. Yes, we eggplant has been brought up. We are all covered now. And speaking of that, no, Brogu, no. It's National Lovers Day. We get another shot at love on National Lovers Day. There are many days in the year dedicated to expressing love. One of the major ones is Valentine's Day, but if you miss that, you have another chance for it on Lovers Day, a day dedicated to celebrating your love of your significant other. This day is said to have originated from St. George's Day, which falls on the same day and is celebrated across Europe. Yes, it is cumin. Yeah, it is cumin. Um, we got quite let's see where are we at. We got National English Muffin Day. Days of the year says delighting taste buds with a harmonious melody of nooks and crannies, offering a breakfast delight with unparalleled texture and flavor. Show some love for this rich, chewy, delicious breakfast food that has an interesting history and maintains its popular status in today's world. It's time to learn a little bit, enjoy, and celebrate National English Muffin Day. Then Buggy says, I'll tell hubby to get me a box of chocolates then. I was healing from wisdom tooth removal on Valentine's Day. It says, hey now, Mrs. Dadman says to me, I am heading home now. Okay. And the word is cumin, not coming, like some people might want to pronounce it. It is cumin. And then this one, we have all the letters there. Let's see, let's go ahead and type it in. We have news. Oh gosh, so many things. This one has a U, we don't know where it goes. And at the end, it has a P-P-P-E-R. A sausage and egg McMuffin. I do enjoy the McMuffins. I will say that. A homemade one. Upper. This one we have all the letters. I'm going to read a couple more of these. Oh, Tina, I'm so sorry. But National Today says it's Slay a Dragon Day. It marks the death of St. George and his mighty victory over a fearsome dragon. The legend follows that the dragon terrorized a local village, extorting the village and demanding tribute. The consequences for not delivering were complete annihilation. When the villagers failed to supply the dragon with livestock and other valuables, the dragon would then demand a human sacrifice as tribute, which the villagers would supply. St. George arrives after a beloved princess is chosen as the dragon's next tribute. After a mighty battle, St. George emerged the victor, and his courage has forever been enshrined in history. We have Spanish Language Day. The same as with the English Language Day earlier, honors the Spanish language global significance and cultural contributions. This day serves as a reminder of the rich heritage and dynamic presence of the Spanish language. With over 559 million speakers worldwide, Spanish is the second most spoken language globally. Its reach extends to at least 44 countries, highlighting its role as a key medium for communication, culture, and education. Moreover, Spanish Language Day emphasizes the importance of language in bringing cultural divides and enhancing global communication. By celebrating this day, the United Nations aims to spotlight language's significant role in fostering cultural understanding among communities. It invites people everywhere to explore the Spanish language and its culture. In addition, it promotes a greater appreciation for the linguistic and cultural diversity that enriches our world. English and Spanish could also be Florida. There's a lot of Spanish speakers in Florida. We have Real Wade Gaming. Good morning to you. Um, let's see. B from O. Chat train has left the tracks, the road, and off into a gutter in the next town over. Exactly. And Tina's like, "What? Yes, I'm so sorry. Run away." But are you an evil, ferocious dragon that terrorizes a town, or are you just a naughty dragon? It's not just slay any dragon day. It was slaying a very, very bad dragon. And yes, the word is sport. And then we have guilt. Whoops. And then we have a CRA, a blank, and an E. Could be a couple words here. And B from O said the train off the tracks is practically a planned route at this point. Yes. And we have some hellos and hellos and hellos. And Killer Rabbit, he. Bye bye, dragon. Only bad dragons, evil dragons, not nice dragons, even though they're um, a little naughty. So Beeframo says Spanglish is a third language. I know it could be crave or craze. Crate, the T is already used. Broger says, I'm a naughty dragon. I'm just a little short. The force helps me make up for my lack of height. So let's see. We have crave and craze. Let's try crave first, since that was the first one that was done. And it was crave. And we have FOLI. Bad is a relative term, Mrs. And how you use it. I said evil. Evil. It was an evil dragon. It is World Table Tennis Day. It is much more than a game of skill. It can be a medium for societal change. It draws people together and gives them a peaceful, fun, common goal. It is a healthy way to spend leisure time and help to bring people together, making it a gateway to social inclusion. This sport can be enjoyed by all ages, allowing people of diverse backgrounds, genders, and skills to enjoy it together. It is also known as ping pong. Although it is fun, this is also an Olympic sport where riveting matches are played. Watching people play ping pong, oh my gosh, is insane. Our last, well, not our last one, though. There's one more, School Bus Driver Appreciation Day. Today, we recognize all school bus drivers for taking care of our precious cargo during the school year. Whether they are transporting our kids to school, home, activities, or to sporting events, school bus drivers deserve recognition for the job they do. Which I'm not going to read the rest of this because this is so not true anymore. Um, but they have a lot of crap they have to deal with. I have a family member that was a school bus driver, and yeah, they appreciate them because they get a lot of foolishness now. So let's see. We are going to say we have what words? What was the first one we had? Folie, Folie, not a word. Folio. Let's try folio. It was folio. And then we have jokes because the K is the only one left. We have a blank HOSE. And Tina loved, um, yeah, like a portfolio. Exactly. And Tina loved playing ping pong at your grandfather's house. Give me 1 second, guys. This breakfast is still calling me. The old man come and says, who's Becky picked? Who's? And that was correct. The old man come and said, Roger Rabbit pops into my head. Sorry, Tina, the naughty dragon. And yeah, that's awesome being able to play with your family. These all are pretty much there. So we have that one. I'll let you guys type that word in while I'm eating. Well, I think I got a couple more bites left. And we have micro. And the old man cometh. Gina says the family may have gotten a little competitive at times. That always happens. We have micro. We have spree. The old man cometh said, I used to play ping pong at the Boys and Girls Club. I bet that was fun, old man Gimeth. And B from Mo says, I knew a guy who started playing ping pong in a hospital after getting shot in the buttocks while in Vietnam. Uh, he was saving his friend Lieutenant Dan. He later went to join the national ping pong team. We have spree and then we have widen. So we have completed our puzzle today. Let me take a little quick sip of water, and then I'm going to read all the words out to you. We have, let's see, how can I do them? I always like trying to read them a little differently. Widen, folio, prick, ghoul, spree, crave, tabby, amuse, micro, guilt, furry, timed, clone, sport, jumpy prune, lousy, upper, carrot, ditch, stomp, noose, oiled, carrot, spelled a different way, who's, cumin, Who's cumin? I'm sorry. Who's cumin? Plate idler, joked, dingy, alpha, rumor. Those are our words for today. We have solved the puzzle. We have a green screen. Woo! Yay, everybody, we did it. And it's only an hour and 5 minutes into the show. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, let me read the last celebration today. Goes with our memes. It's Impossible Astronaut Day. From National Today, it is a day on which all the biggest fans of the super hit sci fi series Doctor Who celebrate the airing of season 6, episode 1 of the show. Did you know that Doctor Who was partly inspired by Sherlock Holmes? I did not know that. The first episode of the sixth season of the series premiered on the BBC in 1963. The episode, no, that's not a correct statement. I'm sorry. This episode, I don't know, whatever. We'll just ignore that statement. The episode Impossible Astronaut quickly became one of the most watched and appreciated episodes of the series. New aliens, monsters called the Silence, were introduced in the episode. The characters were not able to remember that they had seen the alien monsters once they took their eyes away from them. To remind themselves that they have seen the monsters, the characters started putting tally marks on their skin. To celebrate this day, all the Whovians draw tally marks on their skin or parts of their body. As an inside joke, the fans act normal and pretend that they are unaware of why the tally marks are there. So you have never watched a single episode of Doctor Who. That's okay. Yes, prick. Thank God they weren't in the order of who's prick cumin. That would have been just so wrong. Mama always said life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. And yay, we did it. I didn't know that, but not surprised. And let's put our banners up here. There we go. And Tina says the fourth Doctor of the classic or of the more recent. I I liked Beefmo has never watched a single episode. I think I already said that, but I wanted to highlight that. I watched the ninth and 10th. I lost interest in 11, didn't like his companion. Um, I think the 11th, I believe, was Peter Capaldi. I loved Peter Capaldi, but I think he got the short end of the stick. I really do. Oh, of the classic. So the fourth one in the classic was Tom Baker, I believe. Yeah, I think the fourth one was Tom Baker. Yes, Tom Baker. I agree with you. I like Tom Baker. And you know what? Tom Baker, he loved, he loved um, being Doctor Who. He loved it. It was like his dream come true, and you could tell in his performances. Um, I haven't watched Doctor Who in the whole time, in a long time. The ninth is probably your favorite. Well, yes, but they are divided. Um, some people, some people only do the newer ones, and some people only do the classic ones. That's why I do ask because I don't know what frame of reference they're talking about when they say the fourth doctor. So I just like to do it just to make sure um, we're talking about the same person. And the story about his scarf is that they asked someone to knit a scarf, and the lady was using all the scraps and just kept knitting and knitting, and all of a sudden it was this huge thing, a huge thing. I would love to get a lot more of the classic on DVD. Some of it is very hard to find. I have not watched. Yeah, I'm very disappointed in the where Doctor Who is going. I was I know. You know what? You make the Tom Baker scarf. You make a Doctor Who themed Christmas tree and make a scarf to wrap around it. That would be so cool. So anyway, guess what our memes are about today? Yes, they're about Doctor Who. Do do do. Something meaningful. Yay. Admit it. At very first glance, you thought it was the TARDIS. Good morning, West Cagle. How are you? And yes, also disappointed in the current Doctor Who. We have Wes Cagle here saying "Morning, Missus," and a Doctor Who tree would be really cool. Old Man Kenneth has one, doesn't wear it. Blah blah blah. We have some hellos. That's a TARDIS, not a TARDIS. Oh, I'm sorry, trying to get things taken off the screen here. There we go. Yes, yes. But admit, at first glance, you kind of wondered, didn't you? If a silence looks away from a weeping angel, does the angel move closer or forget the encounter? Hmm. Hmm. That's a dilemma there. That would be cool. I wonder how it would be reconciled. And yes, that tortoise stinks. You are correct. Weeping angels. Dadman hates the weeping angels. But that's a very interesting dilemma there. I wonder which it would be. One of these is evil creature bent on world domination. The other is a Dalek. Yes. The TARDIS would make a yes. Thinking about this previous one does make your brain hurt. I hate things like that. And the TARDIS would make a great porta potty. It can hold a lot of crap. And my sister was a jerk and showed us the weeping angels for the first time with the lights out right before bed. Oh, that's so wrong. Oh my goodness. That is so wrong. Thank you, Doctor Who, for making me afraid of blinking statues, Wi Fi, old hotels, elevators, dollhouses, tally marks, snowmen, cubes, astronaut staircases, and milky substances. Thank you, Doctor Who. Yes, Dadman, those were salt shakers. Dadman hates the weeping angels. He hates them. Yes, Doctor Who makes you afraid of, you know what they didn't put in here? Cracks. Yeah, there's so many things to be afraid of in Doctor Who. When 900 years old, you look when 900 I can't do the voice. When 900 years old, you reach, look as good you will not. Uh, really? Tina says the TARDIS would be a fun ride, especially with a bag of jelly babies. Hey, that's your Uncle Yoda. So what you're saying is that I shouldn't leave an angel statue on your front lawn? Milky substances? Really? Hey, I want to read the memes, man. Yes, leave it on the front lawn, and you have to leave one that looks like a weeping angel. That would be hilarious. We could have a weeping angel as on top of the Christmas tree. And but I didn't need Doctor Who to make me wary of milky substances. Oh, go home, TARDIS. You're drunk. Ah, wouldn't that be cool though if it was someone made I wonder if that's real. If someone actually did that to, or if it looks photoshopped. But wouldn't it be fun if that was actually a window in a house? I think that would be hilarious. Yes, milky sub. Oh, come now. Oh, come now. A milky substance. Come now. Yes, that could be someone's decoration. People do cool stuff like that a lot. Yeah, I don't know if they could do it in a public housing though. Bwahaha, snorted Poop. Is all this for just throwing a beaver for a snack? Yes, this is all your fault. Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I have a bad case of loving you. Okay. Yep. Here we go. My friends and I got bored in class. Everybody loved that whole line. I got so annoyed with them. It was like, just stop it. They annoyed me. But a lot of people liked that whole arc. It just, yeah. I think that's why I like the relationship with Donna because it just was friends, and I mean there was no, yeah, they just kept bringing, uh, they just kept bringing her back, and I just can't get so annoyed. Um, but yeah, just so annoying. So that's why I loved it when it was Donna and Tennant because it just was fun. They were just buddies out on adventure. I just loved it. I love that them as characters. You either love Doctor Who or you've never seen it. So B from O, I think you're in this latter category. One of the few people that hasn't watched any Doctor Who, and that's absolutely okay. I don't remember the one with the milky substance either, Dad man. It might be in some that were after we quit watching it because it got stupid. Finally, someone else who is the last of their kind, a ginger. My sister didn't like Martha because she felt like she was trying to replace Rose, but I feel like she got over. her crush pretty quick and realized he wasn't safe to be around, really. Yeah. Yeah. I just hated everything was like Rose, even after Rose was gone, Rose, Rose, Rose. Just was kind of annoying. I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV. I'm not a doctor, but I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express. Yeah, never knew anything about who until the last few years. Yes, you've yeah, if you either love Doctor Who or you've never seen it, or you've seen the new Who and you hate it. Yes, I hope that's one thing. I people that start watching it now, and if they think that's um, what it is, oh, it just makes me sad. Does Doctor Who live in Whoville? No, he lives in Gallifrey. That's where he's from. I actually remembered that. I hope I'm right. I liked K9 too. He was a great little robot. Sing it at Mrs. DadmanWalking55. You got my little feet moving over here. All of a sudden, I sound like a Joey a boo, Joey Buttafuoco in my New Jersey accent. I'm Joey Buttafuoco over here. I can't do a New Jersey accent that well. Whovians will get this joke. Oh, just let that marinate for a little bit. We have 11 people watching. Thank you guys so much. And we have 12 votes. Reviews and creative are in first place. Gameplay is second. And social commentary is in third. We have 10 people watching. And how many likes do we have? We have 10 likes. Thank you so much. We have 2 people over on the Twitch side. Thank you guys so much for being over there. I appreciate that. Yes, this one is a good one. Just someone thinking ahead to do that. I think that's great. I'm not going to explain it because if you get it, you get it. You can't sing to that. It's an instrumental. Hey, watch me. Do, 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 do. Yes, you can sing to that. Wes Keckle says you don't want to be able to do a good New Jersey accent. Means you're from that shite hole state. Bucky says I really enjoy the gameplay and stuff, but I really love watching people be creative and making things. Yes, I do. I can, and there's these ones I like. They're like 3 or 4 hour long videos, but they're all like in Asian countries, and they're watching them do street food or in restaurants doing specific foods, and it's so fun to watch them. No commentary, just them cooking and giving the food. I love those also. How to make friends. Put on a gas mask. Walk around town saying, "Are you my mommy? Are you my mommy?" Then people who get the reference are now your friends. Congratulations. I think you can watch those videos forever. Yes. I just love them. They're just so cool. Yes. How to find out if to make new friends. Hey, we have an intruder. How did he get in? Intrude a window. Yes, the gas mask one was freaky. It was freaky. I agree. Oh, even the doctor has dad man jokes. Yes, but the doctor jokes, the doctor dad man jokes. Oh, we don't feel this way, B from O. You've never watched an episode of Doctor Who? I can't even look at you. We can, we don't care. It was really freaky for being the only episode where everyone lives. Yes, yes. There So basically, I'm a Scotsman playing a Gallifreyan with an estuary English accent and a French passphrase in a show made in Wales. Basically, yes. Yes. Hey girl, you're one of a kind. Except for in a parallel universe. In a parallel universe, you're a dog. Oh. I'm 108. I have tons of screaming fangirls and I have great hair. Hmm. I'm 903. My fangirls are smart and nerdy, and for the sake of your dignity, we won't even start on my hair. Your first Doctor Who episode was The Mask of Mandragora. I was trying to see which one it was because I don't remember um, episodes. Well, it was in 76 when it originally aired. I might not have seen that one. Yeah, poor Rose, LOL. Yes. Ah, poor Rose. Yeah. Oh well. Hey, Sparkle Butt, sit down and shut up. I'm assuming that was in this episode. Was that an episode? Who was the doctor in that one? What actor? Was it Yeah, the doctor has little whatever his name from Twilight. Okay, Tom Baker. I bet it was a good one. You think talking to yourself is weird? You haven't seen anything, mate. Talking to yourself in triplicate. Well, Tina, thank you so much. You have a great day too. So glad that you're here. Your first episode was Love and Monsters, which barely even had him in it. That was David Tennant. Sparklebat was in reference to Edward. And West Kekel, there was another doctor other than Tom Baker. Ugh. Excuse me, everybody. And take care, Tina. Yes. And asking if was that the one with the angels? I can't say that I know what losing your keys feels like. Oh, wait a minute. Where is my sonic screwdriver? Uh, uh, uh. I didn't really think I would find a lot of Doctor Who memes that I could use, but there were not some bad ones here. My mom and I were baking a cake and it came out of the pan like this. I'm scared for my life. Yes, cracks. I remember the one with cracks. No, no, it was the one with the Absorbaloff. It absorbed everyone in a group of friends that had come together. You wanted him to be the next doctor. BBC said no. Marvel said yes. I do not think he would have. I would not. I'm glad he didn't become the doctor. I don't think I would have liked him as the doctor. The end had the last guy standing and the girlfriend who was part of the pavement. I vaguely remember that one. I have some of the newer Doctor Who's. I need to watch them again. This is a library. Vashta Narada Free Zone. I remember this one. Yes. Even libraries can have senses of humor. Yeah, he was good as Sherlock. Yes. Yes, and this was another freaky one. There's some of them that were just creepy. Creepy, creepy. Oh, and that, Rory, is why we don't let Amy drive. I think that one is so funny. Oops. I think that one is so, so funny. One second. I got my last bite of corned beef hash. One sec. Yummy good, guys. Yummy good. I think that's why I really don't watch Doctor Who anymore. Even episodes I've already seen, it puts me on edge. You're glad you saw it, but not watching it again. I can understand that. I can understand that. I think sometimes knowing sometimes is even more like, ooh. A 6-year-old P. Capaldi wrote from Glasgow, I love Doctor Who, and when I grow up, I want to be an actor so that I can help Doctor Who. And please, can you tell me, is there a Doctor Who fan club? Who the hell does he think he is? The man who won the Time War, sir. Peter Capaldi. I put the car in the garage. We don't have a garage. Looks like Bucky's driving in Fortnite. Looks like you're driving, Dad, man. Yes, Peter Capaldi actually at 6 years old wrote that. I think that is so cool. Looks like my 4-year-old has been watching too much Doctor Who again. I love it. I hope it's a clean plunger, though. That's all I'm asking. In 1965 Doctor Who episode, the Doctor unintentionally gives Nero the idea to burn Rome down. Season 2, Episode 4 of the classic. Almost half a century later, in the Season 4, Episode 2, broadcast in 2008, the Doctor mentions that he visited Rome a long time ago. Whoops. Let me remove this so you can read it. It says, mentions that he visited Rome a long time ago, but he had nothing to do with the Great Fire, he says. Then he adds, oh, well, a little bit. I tell you, how many years? 65? 43 years for the punchline of that joke. That is amazing. I love that. That is amazing. Wes Cagle says, "I've seen you all drive in Fortnite. None of you have room to talk about bad driving." Oh, we're stuck on 11 likes. That's okay. But if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. Promises to show companion distant planets and galaxies. Spends majority of time in London. That's so true. That's so true. Oh, there. Now we can see him better. This is the very last one. At my funeral, I want someone to run in wearing the same clothing that I wore when I died, pull out a sonic screwdriver and say, "Right, guys, this is where it gets complicated." Yes. Thank you, Brogu, for hitting that like button. I forget to hit the like button. That's why I have to do it at the beginning of the show. So that is our memes for today. It's an hour and 36 minutes into the show. Wow, guys, this has been fun. I really have enjoyed uh, those memes a lot today. One thing I've learned from the internet is that people in England think that 30 minutes away is practically another galaxy. When I was talking to someone from in England, and when they couldn't fathom that it could take what, 10 hours, 12 hours to drive from the south to the north of our state. I mean, it's a lot. And just when they say, "Oh yeah, we just got a 4-hour drive just popping down," they're like, "What?" Not even fathoming going to another state. Well, and just like that, 18 likes. So thank you. It must be glitchy. Yes, probably. You can drive 12 hours and still be in your state. Yeah, me too. Exactly. Yes, I'll be going live at 1 p.m. for my show. Yes, I will. I absolutely will. So, on that note, I am going to go ahead and let's start our landing. First off, once again, if you can support Team Park Streamers fundraiser in any way, even just posting the links to other medias for people to see, that would be fantastic. They're at 3,980 something now toward their goal of 5,000. Um, let's see. Um, Michigan is a little funny shape, to be fair, talking about driving 12 hours. Yeah, nowhere in the UK is more than about an hour from the shore. Places in the US are days drive from the shore. Yes, yes. Um, and we have the Gulf and the Atlantic, and I think that's it. I'm horrible at geography. And yeah, it takes us hours to get to from one side to the other. And Burger says, "Yes, I'm in Texas. I can all drive all day and still be in Texas." And Bucky says, "Sometimes it can be faster to go through Wisconsin, depending on where you're going." And yeah, Florida is like that with driving. And Snorter Pooper says, "When I was in New Zealand, I had one person tell me that Wellington was a long 8-hour drive from Auckland. I didn't have the heart to talk about distances in Florida." Yeah, yeah. But Dadman did love South Dakota, 80 miles per hour. I don't remember. Maybe we have I don't know. I'm so bad at geography. Oh gosh, they have a map, but they don't have the oceans on it. Oh, Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, Atlantic. We don't have the Pacific Ocean on Florida. I was just talking about Florida. We have the two, but yeah, the Pacific Ocean's on the other side of near California. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, crazy. And zoom, zoom, zoom. Yes, touch the uh, Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic. I just looked it up. It's more like 10 hours and 12. I'm used to thinking bathroom and lunch breaks. Yeah. I love telling people I live on the West Coast. It really confuses them. Yes, live on the West Coast to the East Coast. Also, yes, at 1 p.m., I am doing um, a block party. I'll be building the Lego Ideas Friends Central Perk. Thank you, B from O Family, for this wonderful gift. I'm very excited about building it. Also, I do impromptu build streams called Blocking Out the Boredom. You can find out when I do these by following me on either Twix, Threads, or both. The link for Twix is at MDadmanWalking. Threads is at Mrs.DadmanWalking with no punctuation. I know, it's funny. It was on the internet. And Brogu, can you Californians tell people that are moving to Texas to stop paying the asking price on houses? You're just jacking up the prices. Goodness. They want out that bad. And also, I do my morning musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking every day of the week, Monday through Saturday at 10 a.m. and Sunday at 1 p.m. There will always be situations where I can't do them or I have to change the time, but I do try to do it every day on YouTube and on Twitch. Also, I have a P.O. box address. You can check my info pages on my YouTube and Twitch pages to find out what that address is. You can send stuff to me, DadmanWalking55, or my youngest, Angelo, who is a streamer on Twitch. The Gulf Coast. Oh, the Gulf of Mexico is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I wish I lived on the Gulf Coast, but I don't. We live on the Atlantic coast. And you can support me through Kofi and Throne. Both are Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. Kofi is donations. You can either give me a one-time donation or a monthly one. Or on Throne, it's a creator wish list where you can send me gifts. Um, I have received and given gifts on Throne. It's fun and it is easy. These are some of the gifts I have received. Not all of them have been through Throne, but most of them have. These are ones that I have already built. I have others that were gifted. I'm working on getting them done. So thank you guys for these. I have my live streams and VODs, YouTube at Mrs.DadmanWalking5, Twitch, Mrs. Dadman Walking. My streaming schedule is on Twix at MDadmanWalking. How is our poll going? We're about to end it. Okie dokie, we do have a definite first place. So with 15 votes, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to vote starting now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm now going to end the poll. And the poll is, I like this content best: creative, crocheting, brick builds, art, anything that's creative. The second place was reviews. The third place was gameplay. And social commentary was in fourth. Thank you, 15 people who voted. I really, really um, um, appreciate that. And West Keiko says, unfortunately, if you really want the house, you usually have to put a bid that's over the asking price. Well, that's the problem. People in California sell their houses for 1 million. They come to Texas and the same house is 300,000, and they gladly pay that, if not more. Stop it! Wow, it's just part of the thing. And Keiko says, I love the Stonehenge, but the peeing bears crack me up. Yes. Yes, I have seen that. They put a sign on the Florida border, "Welcome to Florida, take a good look. Now get the hell out." Yes, yes. You guys are so funny. So, on that note, it is time for me to say goodbye so I can get ready for my show at 1 p.m. So, I will see you next time. I will actually see you in hopefully at 1 p.m. Remember to be kind, show love. You're not promised tomorrow. So, go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you peace. Hey, Jeremy, 5 Russian approved. Hello. Goodbye. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you at 1 p.m. You guys have a great, great morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is in your neck of the woods, and I hope to see you at 1 p.m. Bye bye.